Hello everyone, Alexman here, and welcome to the Oregon Trail. This is the 1982 version of the game under the name Oregon Trail Deluxe. Differences between this game and the original is basically mostly about from graphics, as well as a few enhancements that actually, I think, makes the game a little bit better. But without further ado, let's travel the trail and see what happens. We are about to begin a great adventure, traveling the Oregon Trail across the rugged landscape of North America. Your covered wagon, pulled by a team of oxen, will travel from Independence, Missouri to the fertile Willamette Valley of the Oregon Territory, a journey of approximately 2,000 miles. Before you set off on the trail, register your name, the names of your members of your wagon party, your occupation, and after that, you'll need to buy supplies and make other important decisions. Good luck! And with that, we've got our starting setup here. So we are Alexman, of course. We have Emily, Anna, Beth, and John. I'll keep those names. Those are nice names. And we have a few more occupations. We have a blacksmith, a carpenter, doctor, farmer, merchant, saddle maker, and teacher. I think we'll be a doctor, because I believe... Go here, help here. Doctors have a little bit less starting cash, but sick or injured people are less likely to die. I think that's a pretty good start. We were a banker last time, so we're going to be a doctor this time. And they got names there. Okay, we're good. I think we're good to go here. So we got our initial supplies. We have 6 oxen. I don't know why you want 20, but that's up to how much they have. So we're just going to take 6, so we're not going to deprive them of all of their animals. We go with 5 boxes. That gives us 100 bullets. And we got 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and 2,000 pounds of food. That's a total of $720 we're using up. But again, I'm not too worried about money at this point, so I'll buy that. Okay, you'll need to set off on the trail. If you leave too early, there won't be much grass for your oxen to eat. You may encounter some very cold weather and late spring snowstorms. But if you leave too late, you may not get to Oregon before winter, which can be very dangerous. If you leave just at the right time, there will be green grass and, for the most part, mild weather. Let's start in April. That sounds like a good month to start in. And here we are, Independence, Missouri. And this is going to be our main screen we're going to be seeing for the most of the game. So, without further, I think we're ready to go. So, we got a few things here. We have our map, which we can pull up here. And so the Oregon Trail, all the same destinations from the last game are here and accounted for. We have a guide where we can actually see any information we want to know about the trail itself for the educational part of the game. We have our statuses, shows our current health, money, and all of our supplies. We can change our rations here. We can hit the buy button to go back to the shop if we need to, but we don't need to. We just buy all of our supplies. You can trade here. You can trade for basically anything that you want to initially trade with, and you might actually find some people that actually will trade with you. You can talk to some of the locals here. We can rest with this button, change our pace with here, and we can go hunting, and I'll show that off when we have a time to do it. So without further ado, let's continue. We don't need to stay in Independence. We're off to Oregon. Let's go! And we're actually going pretty darn fast, despite our mild pace there. And Emily has a broken leg. Emily, I told you to stay in the wagon. I'm a doctor, and still one of my party has a broken leg. Well, hopefully she'll be okay for the time being, because we're at the Kansas River crossing. It is currently 634 feet wide and 5.5 feet deep. But we can't ford it because it's too deep. We can caulk the wagon and float it and hope for the best, or we can take the ferry. I'm going to take the ferry. It's $5 and we have the money to do it. Why not? We go right on the cross. Off to the opposite side. And we made it safely across. Sweet. As we continue on to our next destination, everything's still good, food's in steady paces, and oh, that was quick. We got to the big Blue River crossing. I like the actual movement of water here. It's actually pretty nice. Alright, so it's 3.5 feet deep and 240 feet wide. That still is too deep for us to ford it, so we're going to have to caulk it. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Here we go. Oh no! No, no, no! Your wagon tipped. Fortunately, nobody was injured and you recovered all your supplies. Whew! That's a relief. Wow. Well, the RNG is probably going to be reckless with me on this one. But the fact we were able to recover all of our supplies and no one drowned. But let's see. Oh, we're going to the fort. Let's hunt. I'm going to show off hunting here. Hunting has been a little bit improved. Has now your cursor is now your aiming reticle, and you can actually move to 4 different screens to find more food for you to hunt. It's a lot easier and a lot more simplified, and I actually do like this feature. I think we already killed the buffalo, so I think we're good. We got in hunting and 377 pounds. We only used 1 bullet, but we were able to carry back 200 pounds of food. See, now that is an awesome feature, or at least in my eyes away, making hunting a little bit more valuable. As a result, I was getting 200 pounds back instead of 100 in the last game. Alright, let's continue. Oh, we lost the trail. Hunted too long and I lost the trail. Well, we lost a few days from that. We're being delayed here. Have we found the trail? We have found the trail. I think we're only like, what, 11 miles away from it? Yeah. And we're back to Fort Kearney. Let's see. We don't need any supplies. I think we're good. Let's go to the shop, though, and check. Now, what's cool or interesting about this version of the game is that they may not have everything you need. Like the starting point Independence had all kinds of stuff on hand. Here they only have a certain amount of stuff. Like they don't have 2,000 pounds of food. They only have like 1,855. So if you get to a fort, you may not be able to buy anything because they might not have it in stock. So let's. I don't think we need anything at the moment though, but that's a cool thing to see about that. So I think we're okay here. I think we can continue on the trail. Let's continue. Now, I think the map and the simulation could have been a little bit bigger. John is sick with typhoid fever. Hold on, we're gonna stop. Sick with typhoid fever. Well, we're gonna rest. I'm gonna rest for about 4 days, just so that we can get John back to fair health at least. And Emily as well again. Her arm is fixed, but John feels like he's still sick. Is he still sick? Oh, John is well again. Cool. Yes, that was a good move. All right, here we go. Off to Chimney Rock. And we took the wrong trail. We were we were 13 miles away. I can understand that. But we made the Chimney Rock. I like the graphics for these sequences here. They're really detailed, and it makes it really cool. It feels like it's like an art painting, or like a painting of some kind. You know, it looks really cool, like a pastel. I like the graphics of that. But we need to keep moving though, because we're on our way to the next fort. There's no grass for the oxen. That's a kind of a worry. And bad water. Who's going? And we took the wrong trail again. And who made this map? Obviously, I got it from Independence, and it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Alright, Fort LeMary. Where are our supplies at this point? We haven't really lost any of the bullets. We've used 1. Nothing problem. The clothing is good. Everyone's in good spirits, and we're sitting in good pounds of food, but I think we can hunt. A hunt is more useful, and it's free. So, I think we're okay here. I think we'll just keep on going. As easy as it is. Oh, found the wild fruit. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's hunt here. Let's see. There's some squirrels. Oh, there's a deer. Get the deer. Yeah. Got him. Let's see. Fire. Booyah. Oh, there's a buffalo, but I don't need the buffalo. I think we got to 200 miles from that. 623. Ooh, that was a lot of waste. Wish I could take all that back, but we got 200 back. That's all good. And let's continue. On to here. An ox is sick. Ooh. Ox is sick. We'll take a 3-day stop for that, just so we can get the ox back to full health. And we're moving again. Yeah, an ox can die if it's sick, and unfortunately I'm not the farmer, so I can't actually keep an animal. A fire in your wagon destroyed one wagon wheel and one wagon axle. Ugh. Well, that was quick. And an ox has died. Oh, that ox that was sick died. Ugh. We're just getting our adventure started here, ladies and gentlemen. So now that, I think we can try out the trade since we're here at Independence Rock. I'm going to trade for 1 oxen. What will anyone give me? Nobody's got an ox to spare. Okay. What about we need a wagon axle. Let's see. Can I get at least one of those? Sure, I'll trade you 1 wagon axle for 41 pounds of food. Is that a deal? Yes. I'll take that. And that's how trading works. You can get whatever you want, and hopefully someone around your company does have the thing you're looking for. But it looks like we're going to have to go to the next fort to get an ox, because I'm a little worried about that 1 ox dying being spread out to the others. But let's keep going. And we lost the trail and the wagon wheel break. We were able to replace it from supplies. Alright, let's hunt again. We're a little bit low on food. We did give up 41 pounds for that axle, so hopefully that'll be good enough. Oh, I missed. Bloody... There we go. That'll do it. So we wasted 6 bullets and got 200 pounds back of food. Wasted a lot of food. Hopefully the Indians will pick that up. Let's continue. Along the... It's cloudy. That's not too bad of weather, but the bad weather. Anna has a fever. Hopefully she doesn't get too much sick. Well, we're here. Well, let's rest for 3 days. I know it's wasting a few days on it, but Anna has a fever, and I don't want her to get more sick. And then let's continue. Now the trail divides here. We can go to Fort Bridger to buy supplies, or take the Green River shortcut. Fort Bridger is the easy route and also gets you more supplies. But should I take that? I think I'm going to be okay, because I have to cross the Green River anyway. The Fort Bridger is only here as a sort of a detour to get supplies if you need it. We are down 1 ox and 1 wagon wheel, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's take the green shortcut. And Anna as well again. Thanks for me being a doctor. No water. And Anna was bitten by a rattlesnake, or at least a snake. Not sure if it was a rattlesnake, though. They do indicate that it's different. And what happened? Anna what? Anna, what happened? That's weird. That's kind of a little bit of a glitch. She was bitten by a snake bite, but didn't tell me what else happened to her. And we're all in poor health, apparently. That's not good. Let's rest. I hate to rest for a week, but it looks like we're going to have to. We'll rest for 6 days. Hate to do that. And Anna is well again. I'm not sure what caused us to be in poor other than no water. That snake followed us! Dude, now I'm actually worried because we're now almost under 1,000 pounds of food. Let's see. There's been running around snake. Okay. Well, let's continue. I'm just going to take the ferry because it's just as easy. Though I'm not sure if the raft can tip. I've never seen it happen, but I assume it will. It can happen. Alright, I need a hunt. I need some food. Ooh, it's a bear! Bam! Bear's down. And I got that. Okay, that's good. That's about 200 pounds, I would say, from that. Oh, 165. Okay. Oh, and if you continue to hunt in this area, game will become scarce. Okay. We'll just keep on going. Snowgrass for the oxen. We only have 5 of them. Oh, that makes them sick because now they're going to be starving. And bad water. Let's see. Erect a fair. No grass. Oh, come on. We're getting to poor to stay alive. And Anna is well again. Yes, that snake is not going to follow us anytime soon. Curse that snake. We lost the trail. Ooh, we are low on food at this point. Let's go hunt real quick. Oh, I can't hunt because I just got to Soda Springs. Hunting's not allowed because there's too many people around. Okay. Let's see, trade. Pounds of food. Can I get at least like 150? Let's see. Oh, 150. For an ox? No, I don't. I can't. Okay, fine. That's a bad deal because I don't want to give up any more oxen. I only have 5 and 1 died. Too bad I couldn't use that oxen for food. We're just gonna continue because we have nowhere else to go. Oh, good. Oh, an ox wandered off. No. Okay, we're keeping the ox. We had to stop to find him. Gotta keep the train alive with 5 oxen. And Fort Hall. Let's go buy something because we still have some cash we can still splurge. Okay, ew, oxen's a little pricey. And we'll take 500, I think. 500 should be good. Let's do that. That way we can get at least a little bit of buffer. There we go. And now we're at full party members. Let's go to the Oregon Trail. That snake keeps following us. Emily, I task you to stay in the wagon. What are you? And Anna has dysentery. No! No, 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 no. 4 days. Rest for 4 days. I'm getting you healed, Anna. You and Emily have been a problem this entire trip so far. And Emily is well again. And Anna was bitten by... Anna, you're sick and you got bitten by that snake. That's snake! I do not like this snake. Let's see. We're back to fair. And looks like we're getting up to the Snake River. And Anna's well again. John is suffering from exhaustion. Alright, well, first of all, I'm going to hunt since we're under 1,000 pounds of food. If we can find something here. And oh! Yes! Booyah! I think that'll do it. In hunting... Yep, that was the max we can carry. Okay. And we're going to rest for about 3 days. I want John to be fully rested for the next leg of our journey. Exhaustion, background. No water. And John was bitten by that snake. Man, this snake! Well, we're at the Snake River crossing, but still, where are all these snakes coming from? Well, I'm going to rest for a couple days because that snake bite. Luckily, it's not a rattlesnake. Alright, now we can continue. You must cross the river to continue. The river is currently 1,000 feet wide and 6 feet deep. Well, obviously, we're not going to afford it. We can call the wagon. Hire an end for 3 sets of clothing. I'll give him the clothing. I think we're going to be still good. We're not going to make it into the winter when we get to Oregon, which will be great. Because again, I think these hired helps and whatnot have like a way of subverting the RNG. I don't think you can actually get hurt by the hired help and fairies, as far as I'm aware of. And so here we go. And we have no water. This is a desert. John died of a snake bite. That snake! No! Paying for respects for our dear John. He made it as far as he could. He died of a snake bite. I will find that snake and I will kill it. Because that snake is really making me angry at this point. Man, can't believe he died. That snake. I swear. And Biff was better. What is up with these snakes? These snake. What did I do? Found 2 sets of clothing, 27 bowls, and a bandwagon. Well, that's not replacing my party member. Curse these snakes. Alright. Well, I gotta buy food because we are getting hurt badly. Can I buy 300? Yeah, 300 would be good. Alright. Should I? Oh, I can't rest. Let's see. What can I do? Let's see. Rest. Maybe rest for a couple of days just to get us over the event of John dying before Fort Boise. I will just continue along our trail and hope that nothing else bad happened to us. And Beth is well again. Now I'm gonna keep my rifle out so I can find that darn snake and these snakes. They're everywhere. And we're almost to the end here, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost to it because we're at the Blue Mountains. The trail is impassable. Oh, gotta wait for another wagon train to clear it. Ugh. Well, that food didn't really help us. But we're in good. Thanks. Oh, please. Okay, good. That was like, what? Oh, man, we're already in October? Dude, that took us 10 days to get through that. Oh, that's horrendous. But we're now in the Grand Ron in the Blue Mountains. And we are just going to go right on continue because we can't really hold here. As before, we can go to Fort Walla Walla to buy supplies or take the shortcut to the Dalles. We're going to take the shortcut to the Dalles. And Ox is sick. And a rough trail. Ooh, this might break our wheels. Let's see. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wagon axles and 3 wagon tongues and an abandoned wagon. Oh, sweet. Well, I'm not worried about those anytime soon. And now we're at the Dalles. The Columbia River. Now, we can raft down the river or take the Ball Toll Road. The toll road is a little pricey if you don't have any money. But to make it more interesting for all of us, like before, we're going to be rafting down the river. This is our point of no return. We're going to decide to go rafting. Alright, before we get started, let's get some information first about this. The final leg of your journey is down a trip on the Columbia River, beginning at the Dalles and ending at the Willamette Valley, where the Willamette Valley River flows into the Columbia. You built a raft and loaded your wagon, supplies, and oxen aboard. Use your mouse to steer the raft down the river. You can steer to the left and right by moving the mouse in those directions. Moving the mouse up or down or clicking has no effect. The Columbia River is very rough in spots, with a lot of rocks. If there's been a lot of rain recently, the river level is higher, and the rocks won't be much of a problem. But it hasn't rained much, which is common since Eastern Oregon is a dry region. You will see more rocks in the river. Try to avoid those rocks. If your raft hits a rock, it may be damaged and you may lose some supplies. Your raft may even tip over or be destroyed and lives may be lost. Good luck. Thanks. That's actually pretty cool about difference is that instead of the last game, which was arrow keys, now we can use our mouse to a little bit more precision. And over here is our map. And what's interesting about this is that, like before, which you had to find a trail on the one side of the river, this here, we have to make it up to here where it says landing, and we win. So let's begin our rafting trip. Alright, here we go. There's a lot of rocks here. Oh boy. Now be warned, you can't go to the far edges of the map because there is a limit where you can go, but hopefully we won't hit into any rocks. Okay, this has been pretty tame. Pretty tame. Going down the river. Let's move over this way. We're almost to the end of the river. I think I'm not sure, I'm a little torn on which is the better of the two rafts. Like, obviously this has more graphics, and it looks prettier, but I think they made this one very easy as a result. Please don't hit that rock. Go over, go over. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew, that was close. But we made it! Pulling up on shore! Congratulations! You have made it to the Oregon coast and the Willamette Valley. Let's see the grandest of the fields and the lush fields of this wild frontier. Sad for John to die, though. He would have loved to see this. What's our score? You arrived on October 27th, 1848 and received the following number of points. You made 2,000 for the people that were alive in good health this time. We had 6 oxen at the end of it all, 7 spare wagon parts, 9 sets of clothing, 144 bullets divided by 50, so we only got 2 points. So I guess the more bullets you have, not hunting, I think you get better scores out of that, as well as your food gets deducted into points divided by, and not, as well as much money. And we got 2157 in points. Not really too bad, but that's been a pretty good score. And we enter our name as Alexman, and we enter. And we become one of the legends. And that's the Oregon Trail, ladies and gentlemen. My thoughts on this run, I think this game does a few things better. In terms of everything, as we saw, like the hunting is better, and overall a much more cohesive game. But that is all the time for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. But until next time, everyone, take care.